what is waiting for us. Future grace. 1 Corinthians 2:9, things which eye has not seen and ear has not heard, and which have not entered into the heart of man, all that God has prepared for those who love Him. And don't you dare, because I will come down there and I will whip you. Don't you say, there's the key for those who love Him, and I don't love Him perfectly. Will you just stop it? Stop it. Stop doing that. He doesn't love you because your love's perfect. The tautology that we have in Deuteronomy chapter 7, where basically it's set before Israel. Israel, why do I love you? Okay, I'll give you the answer. Israel, I love you because I love you. And what he's saying, it came from me. It was my decision. I elected it. I decided it. I set my love on you. There it is. My love did not begin with you. It doesn't stand with you. It won't end with you. It began with me, stands with me, ends with me. I love you. But I don't deserve it. Would you shut up? Ephesians 2:6 and 7. And raised us up with Him and seated us with Him in heavenly places in Christ Jesus, so that in the ages to come, what? So that in the ages to come, you can have a little cabin on a hillside somewhere. No. So that on the ages to come, He might show the surpassing riches of His grace in kindness towards us in Christ Jesus. God has saved you in order to demonstrate to all creation, including principalities, powers, mights, and dominions, how good He is. That's why He saved you. And that's why He chose you. Not many noble, not many wise, not the big ones, not the smart ones. Why did Paul say? Why did He choose the base ones, the weak ones, the ones that are not? Why? So that He could show how good He is. Lavishing the greatest blessings, turning over the inheritance of His own Son to the worst humanity has to offer. Imagine if someone was getting bad press, a billionaire was getting bad press, that he wasn't charitable. And so he just picks you and says, I'm going to use you for a special purpose. I'm going to lavish all my wealth upon you so that every time someone looks at you, they understand how charitable, how good, how loving, and kind I am. How many of you would sign up for that? That's what God has done. Let me put it this way. That when you walk into glory, it will be an object lesson for all creation. Even creation that we don't even know or understand. And they will look at what you were, what you are, what God has done, the grace He has poured out on you. And they will worship God in a way they could have never worshiped Him before if He had not done this good thing for you. But then it doesn't stop there. If we could say that there is chronology or day after day in heaven, if we could say such a thing so that our mind could comprehend it, every day God would increase the grace, lavish more and more upon you each day, so that each day all of creation will look at you and have a greater vision of how God is and worship Him to a greater degree. Folks, that's a great future. This is absolutely wonderful. It's wonderful. Sometimes when I'm working on a book on the gospel and I'll come in the office and they'll say, what did you study yesterday? He's wonderful. He's wonderful. It doesn't matter what language I know. There's no word. I can't. It makes me so mad. What's waiting you is so wonderful. The one waiting you, His name is wonderful.